Hello for another episode of the Daily Gym.
Hi, this is Josh Shrier, and I want to welcome you to another episode of the Daily Gem. Today's episode, I want to stop it here. We'll stop here for 5 seconds. It is 3:15 in the morning. And I get asked all the time, Josh, where do you get so much energy at 3:15 in the morning? What's the answer? Simple answer to the simple question. If you go to sleep, this is what I get from Eric Thomas. Eric Thomas, one of my favorite people. etinspires.com. It's a plug-in right now. What you spend on your success, you spend on your sleep. And some of you want to sleep more than you want to be successful. Because if you want to be successful, sometimes you must give up sleep. Because you might miss the opportunity to be successful. Okay, that was Eric Thomas. That was only a little Eric Thomas impersonation. I hope maybe you'll watch this one day. No, I appreciate that. Anyway, with that as an introduction, this episode is dedicated to the idea, quoting a famous song from Bon Jovi, you have to live while you're alive. I just spent an hour talking to friends of mine in America, because again, it's 3 in the morning. Who you talk to in Israel? It's 3 in the morning in America. It's 3 in the morning, but you talk to you in America. Thank God for 24-hour service. And what I'm noticing is so few people seem alive. Hey Josh, how's it going? How are your kids? How's it going? How are your kids? How's it going? Where's their energy? It's not 3 in the morning for them. And I think there's an answer. The combination of stress and busyness and just, we live in a society that says you're supposed to have everything but not be happy. Because if you're actually happy, then you don't need everything. You don't need all the toys and the pleasures. But what's life then? Life is not what we do after the 9 to 5. If your 9 to 5 makes you want to go home and drink, watch TV, and pass out, that's not a life. I'm sorry to say such a thing. I'm sorry to be so brutal over here. But it's so true. I see it so often, and it's so hard to hear, and it's so hard to see. And I want to just bang this home. If you're not alive, if you're not living with vigor and vitality, like I say, every day. So you get sick and tired of me every day. I want you to get sick and tired of this every day. Vigor and vitality and live it and live like today's the best day of your life. I want you to get sick of that. Really, I do. I want you to hear that, and I want it to penetrate your soul. Because it's that important. Because life is what it is. We don't have 5 lives, we're not cats. We don't have 9 lives over here. We have one chance here to make a difference. One chance to make an impact. One chance to leave our footprint on the world. And we're missing the boat. I'm sorry to say we're missing the boat. So since we started with Eric Thomas, we're going to end with Eric Thomas. Eric Thomas is famous for his story we're about to tell. I've never told this over on the phone, except I told it over, if you watch my mini productivity course at highendbusinesscoaching.com/mini course, you'll see it over there. But besides that, I've never had a chance to say this over, and I want to say this because it's so impactful. The story goes like this. It's not a true story as far as I know, but if it could be a true story. It's a guy in Los Angeles. Want to be successful. So they heard there's a guru in Los Angeles. Helps people be successful. So he calls him up. Guy says, you know what, tomorrow, Stan, show up tomorrow at the beach, 4 a.m. He says, the beach? I thought we were talking about business. He said, I said, show up at the beach, 4 a.m. That's what we're doing. Next day he shows up, 4 a.m. at the beach, suit and tie, wore shorts. Guru says, come out with me, son, in the water. He says, but I don't know how to swim. He said, I thought you said you want to be successful. He says, I do. He says, so come on with me into the water. So he comes with him into the water. And the water starts going up to his ankles, then to his knees, then to his waist. And he's getting scared. He thinks that maybe I'm not in for this. I'm not down for this. I didn't sign up for this. But the Guru said, this is what it takes to be successful, so I have to listen. I have to just say, fine, let's do it. And it gets up to his stomach, and up higher and higher, and finally it's up to his shoulders. And he's ready to turn and walk out. As it gets right around his neck, he turns around. The Guru takes his head and he pushes it down. And he pushes it down. And he pushes it down. And the guru says, what do you want? But a second before he's about to pass out, the guru pulls him up. And he says, you know what? I want to ask you one question, Stan. When you were under the water, what were you thinking about? He says, sir, I was thinking about one thing. If I'm not going to breathe, I'm going to die. The guru says, you got it. You have the first key to success. The main key to success. You got it. You got it. Most people do this, they don't get it. You got it. He says, I got it. You almost kill me, man. What do you mean I got it? He said, when you want to succeed, as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. The guru walked away. What's the point of the story? Life is not about just living. It's about living with a purpose. Living intentionally. Living because I have a mission in this world. And every day I have a mission. That's why I say when I start this every day, when I send these videos and I say, live today like it's the best day of your life because you woke up today. It's not a game. I'm not just playing games with you. Live today like it's the best day of your life because you don't know what's going to be tomorrow. So live for today. This is Josh Shrier and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.